Hey Taurus, what's good? Come through. This is your lunar eclipse reading. Taurus, sun, moon and rising. We're going to find out what needs releasing in this lunar eclipse energy and what manifestations are trying to come through. So this is for Taurus, sun, moon and rising. If you're watching me on YouTube, welcome. Hit the subscribe, like and share. TikTok family, what's good? Drop your comments as always. Right, Taurus, sun, moon and rising. What needs to be released in this lunar eclipse cycle? Let's have a look. Okay, we have transformation, moon magic. And we have the past, moon memories. Okay, so Taurus is bottom of the deck. We have knowledge, drawing down the moon. And then we have love under that. Lovely. Focus. Okay, so moon magic and transformation. So this lunar eclipse is supporting you to transform, to let go of the past memories, past people, places and things that didn't serve you, because it's time to transform. Transformation is internal. Lunar energy is all about internal energy. So this moon cycle is definitely trying to transform and change you from the inside out. So allow it to do what it does, and surrender to the things that you can see that are changing around you. And not even just what you can see, what you can feel internally as well. Perhaps you used to feel a certain way about a certain thing, place, person. This needs to be released. I feel it may even be a negative experience that you went through. Is asking you to release this experience now, because it's been building up negative energy internally, and as a result perhaps manifesting more of this negativity externally. So as you invest in your healing, invest in yourself, and use this lunar cycle to support this transformation that's happening from the inside out. This will support you to be able to release the memories that are attached to these people, places and things that you're being transformed or moved away from. Bottom of the deck, we have knowledge. So now that you're gaining knowledge or a new perspective on something, perhaps a new perspective on the past, why it played out the way it did, past people, past places and experiences. Now you've got the knowledge, or you're being asked to tap in to receive more knowledge. And this also will support you to be able to transform and transmute the past into something more positive for you. Under there, we have card love, day moon. We have the card love. So this may have involved a situation to do with matters of the heart. It says here that your focus is too much on the past. It says focus and past here. So there's a lot of emphasis on the past, and you needing to release the past, because it's like self-fulfilling prophecies. What we keep telling ourselves is what will ultimately keep manifesting in our future. So if you can release the past using this supportive energy to heal from it, to gain the knowledge, because you don't go through things for no reason. Remember, we're here on this earth plane to learn or to remember. So remember or use what you've learned from this experience to support the transformation, to support this transition, and not only that, to support you to release the past. Once you've gained an understanding, but not only an understanding, an inner standing, because you've been able to walk in it. Once you've been able to walk in the experience and see from all angles and from different perspectives. I'm seeing the Hanged Man now, seeing it from even the other person's perspective. Once you're able to do that, it will support you. It will be easier for you to release the past, let it all go, so you can focus on the present moment. and you're protected while you do this. So while you're doing this transformation work, you are protected. This may even be past partners. We're talking about love. This may be even trauma that you gained from these past experiences in love. So rather than holding on to the, the negative experience, or, what your ex did to you, see the situation for what it was, learn from it, take the lesson. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. These L's, take the lesson, and then you can use that as power to push you through this transformation, or this transformative time that we're all in as a collective. Let's see what manifestations are trying to come in for you now, Taurus. Taurus, sun, moon and rising. Once they release the past and allow this transformation to take place, what manifestations can they be expecting? I see step into your power. Breathe through any tension and know that you are loved. Okay, let's see. Get you 2 of these, and then we'll tap in with some tarot. What does Taurus need to know right now about the manifestations trying to come in? We have focus on the positive, new moon in Sagittarius. So letting go of the past, letting go of the negative experiences that you may have gone through. These were all catalysts for growth, for this transformation. Learning from the lessons, taking them as lessons, not losses. And as you're doing this, you should be very proud of yourself. It says be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Bottom of the deck, full moon in Aquarius. Be real. Okay, so Taurus, as you release the past, release the pain, and ultimately focus on the growth that you can get from it, focus on the transformation that's trying to take place rather than the L's that you took. Focus on how it positively is serving you in this space right now, in the present moment, and being proud of yourself, knowing where you've come from and knowing where you are now. That's definitely going to support you to maintain your positive thinking, positive mindset, and to focus on the positives. New moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expansion. So you needed this experience to expand your knowledge. You needed to go through this to grow. So everything, it wasn't in vain. It wasn't, because the universe hates you, or whatever it was that you went through, or why is it that I always have these toxic exes, or why can I never get, find my love? Why am I always having to remove myself and then protect myself from these people? It's basically refining you. It's refinement. I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy coming through now, which would be that transformation energy. It says moon magic as well, so perhaps you've had to learn how to protect yourself in this period. Perhaps you've had to tap into your own ways of protecting yourself. But yeah, moving forward, you should be very proud of yourself, because you have been focusing on the positives, and as a result, more positive energy and experiences want to come through. It says be real with yourself at the bottom of the deck, full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius energy is all about innovation, about being your authentic, quirky, individual selves. So moving forward, I feel this is what is going to be, this is the energy you're going to be transforming into. So perhaps past person, you put yourself last in the name of love, or you try to be who your lover wanted you to be. You've learnt your lessons from this. You're releasing the past. You've gained knowledge. I feel you've gained knowledge of yourself as well, on what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, on who you are from a core level, what resonates with you from a core level. And now that you're able to really see yourself from this authentic space, this transformation is definitely well on its way, and it's being supported by these energies, by the lunar energies. So yeah, be proud of yourself at this time, Taurus, and know that the transformation is taking place. It is, and as a result, as within, so without, it's transforming the situation externally as well. So expect more positive experiences, people, places, and things to manifest into your life now that you are being real with yourself. The universe doesn't do pretending and clout and imitation. The universe matches authenticity and works with authenticity. So as you continue to be real with yourself, you'll receive real results, basically. All right, let's get some tarot on this, Taurus, and see what's really going on for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I see the Ace of Swords and I see the King of Wands, which is you taking full control, stepping into your authentic power, not caring about what people think about you, being your true authentic self. Nine of Pentacles there, being independent, knowing who you are now, knowing thyself, and then actively working from that space in regards to future manifestations. Lovely. Okay, so what's the strongest energy surrounding Taurus at this time? Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have the Fool card, and we have the Fool, Aquarius energy, Aries energy, taking the leap of faith into the unknown. So I feel like you're cutting your losses to the past. It says here, the past. Twice it says the past, actually. So you're transforming, you're releasing the past, and you're on a new journey into the unknown, but with faith in the divine guiding you with that white light above his head. We have the Queen of Cups and the Devil. So Queen of Cups represents the emotions and water element. So that would be matters to do with the heart. But I feel it's been toxic. So perhaps you have been attracting toxic energies because you're so nurturing, caring. That empath narcissist dynamic is what I'm picking up. So perhaps you've had a lot of negative experiences in love because of that heart of yours. So now you're cutting your losses, you're releasing the past memories, and moving forward. Oh, Lord, I see a lot of manipulation here. High Priestess, Five of Swords, the Magician, the Moon, and Death. So all that is coming to an end. I'm not even going to read into that energy. If it comes out, it comes out. But all I'm seeing is there's been a lot of game playing and breadcrumbing and manipulation, but it's coming to an end. There's that transformation, the Death card, and it's coming to an end under this moon cycle with the Moon card. Let's keep going. Tell me more for Taurus, please. What do they need to release? Oh, well, there we have it. What I just said was the truth. Ace of Swords flew out. So I don't want to read into that energy, but what I picked up was there's a lot of anxiety now from past people that literally treated you really bad, toxic behavior towards you because basically you were a sweetie. So you may have allowed a lot of toxic energies into your space, into your environment. And I feel you've gained some form of emotional intelligence as a result of this. So you're transforming from being a vulnerable, innocent, just open-hearted person to, not saying you're going to be cold and cutthroat now, but you're aware that there's people like this around you, Seven of Swords, and that not everybody deserves that, your love. So you're choosing to sail away on your little boat, move away from those toxic, deceitful people, and you are on a personal journey to looking out on the shore to better opportunities, better experiences, and you now have your boundaries in place. So again, not all was lost, although it may have caused heartache and heartbreak, and you've had to release a lot of past people that perhaps obviously you once cared about, but these people didn't care about you. So you've learned to put your boundaries in place and learned to discern who is deserving of even being in your energy, much less them being, you being around them. The tables have turned. You've put the work in, Taurus. You've put the work into yourself, and as a result, this is causing tower moments because people can't treat you the way they once did. Okay, so now we have the truth. You know the truth. You know the truth of yourself, and you know the truth of these people around you and how they've been trying to play you. But it says here, look, you are definitely protected in matters to do with love. So you're a loving person, clearly, but you're attracting that love, that light, like moths to a flame. That light does attract moths and narcissists and toxic people. So I feel as though you're learning to, or remembering to, put yourself first. We have Justice and the Two of Swords. So perhaps you weren't sure about what was going on around you. Perhaps you had multiple options or two different paths to take. One path is leading to divine justice, and I feel that is now your path of truth. Your path of truth is leading you to your divine justice. We have the Knight of Swords. So are you communicating clearly about what you've gone through, or there's some clear communication that's taking place now? Or someone wants to rush back in with some form of communication. We have the Knight of Swords. So the truth is out about something, and there's an air sign, Knight of Swords, or someone in air element that has got a lot to say. Someone wants to rush in towards you with some form of communication, and ultimately this is going to lead to a beautiful union with 10 Pentacles. So long-term stable union, secure union. Let's keep going, Taurus. How do you feel about that? Either you or this person is in deep anxiety, though. Sleepless nights and worrying. Is that because you've already walked away with the Eight of Cups? Transformation. Be proud of yourself and focus on the positives. And that's exactly what you're doing. So we have another Aquarius energy here with the Star card, or the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be your energy here, Earth element, Taurus. You are grounded and you're recognizing yourself as a star. You are a healer, or you are healing. So whatever you've gone through in the past, this may have caused deep anxiety and PTSD, dealing with such toxic energies. But it's looking like moving forward, I feel as though you chose to heal. You chose to take it slow and steady and heal. What's this? Five of Swords again. I swear it comes out for every reading. Five of Swords. Game playing. Winning at all costs. But someone's in deep regret because you've now moved on. So you had the option of either, you had the option of, this was your two options, I think. If it wasn't this together, 10 Pentacles and a union, I feel it was whether you was going to take this union or go after your own secure stability with the 10 Pentacles. I feel that was the two different directions, and I feel you've chosen to be independent and do it alone because you're recognizing that you're the star. You're going to take your time and you're going to be on your own personal healing journey with the Star and the Knight of Pentacles. So you're very much independent. You're doing it all alone. You're looking and smelling sweet. You've got the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So these betrayals in the past is because these people were lusting after you. Perhaps they were promiscuous. Perhaps they cheated, or they treated you as though, you were their personal toy, their sex toy. But this caused 10 swords, a betrayal, ultimately. Or this could have been someone that was impulsive, and as a result, they betrayed you or ended up being betrayed themselves. They juggled their options. They juggled two people, two things, two opportunities. And I feel they're wanting to come in and offer a cup of love or offer an apology or a small gesture, but they are stuck in their head or trapped, mentally trapped, with the Eight of Swords. I feel as though now these people see you as the Empress that you are, the divine feminine or divine masculine that you are. You're embodying Empress energy. You may even be speaking up for yourself. And as a result, this is actually putting boundaries in place. So you're protecting your peace. You're communicating clearly your truth, as I said earlier. You're speaking up for yourself, speaking your truth. You're being real. You're being authentic. You're being open and honest. And in regards to past lovers, toxic lovers with the devil, and the reason why you're choosing yourself. And I feel this is putting a lot of people in mental prison. Perhaps they're feeling the shame or the guilt of how they wanted to approach you. There's someone in your past, a lover, Six of Cups, and the Lovers, that wants to hold on to you though. Someone wants to bind onto your energy, that beautiful energy of yours. This may be a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or water sign masculine, who I feel is happy to be in a third party situation with you. They are already in a third party situation themselves, or they created the dynamics of a third party situation, which was an illusion. Again, double card representing illusion, the moon. So this was an illusion that was cast over you. So I feel, Taurus, you chose yourself. Too many games playing, too many illusions, too much confusion. So I feel you ultimately chose to go it alone and love yourself, and you chose yourself. Not only that, you chose to focus on your work, focus on your craft, or focus on building or healing yourself. I feel this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is casting illusions under this moon energy because they can see that you're working hard, and they're wanting to sneak in and deceive you again because they see that you are hard at work and that you're able to independently build yourself up, build your own wealth, build your own stability. So I feel this now, the truth is out, and perhaps you're speaking your truth about this deception that you've encountered in the past. I feel this person is now feeling remorse, not even remorse. I feel they just feel sorry that they got caught and they were blocked. They're now blocked from your energy, so you can move forward. They wanted to come in and breadcrumb you anyway, and you are very much aware of this person and what they were trying to do and the illusions that they were trying to cast around you, because you're the High Priestess. You have abilities and God-given gifts to be able to discern this kind of toxicity. That's why they were given to you. And as a result, this transformation is now taking place with the Death card. That is representing a transformation. It's the end of all this mental manipulation. As I say, mental manipulation, look at that. Mind games, using mental magic against you or towards you, project. So it's sounding like someone has been casting illusions by chanting or visualizing or playing people off each other behind your back, around you, trying to play a narrative off to keep you in your head and confused, so they could continue to juggle you without you knowing or even being aware of it. But you've stood in your power, Queen of Wands energy, confident in yourself, in your higher self. You're committed and dedicated to your healing journey. And so you can't be swayed, you can't be binded either. So you are actually feeling very victorious, Taurus. Well done. You're feeling successful, victory, a job well done. You've succeeded at getting through this illusions and these games and this mental manipulation. mind. I'm even getting mind magic, trying to project mental health onto you and trying to project just confusion, clouding your judgment. So because you're speaking up for yourself and you're speaking your truth with the Ace of Swords, this is allowing you to keep your boundaries in place and push forward. So you're moving forward with the Eight of Wands. That doesn't just represent communication, it represents forward movement, fast energy. So because you've put your boundaries in place now, I feel you may start to see a fast forward movement. So yeah, it's saying be proud of yourself. Clearly, you've done all this. You overcame all this. So you're definitely being recognized and rewarded for not settling, for not backtracking, for not returning to the past. You have the past card at least 3 times on this table. Not returning to past loves because it weren't love, it was manipulation, literally. Mind games to control you, mental manipulation. So you'd be happy to know, Taurus, that all this is coming to an end in this eclipse season. It's all being transmuted into something more positive because you chose yourself, you chose healing, and you chose to focus on the positives. This is what's coming in for you. More positive experiences, more positive people, places and things. And this is actually causing a tower moment for these people around you, because I don't feel they realized how strong you actually are. And I feel this is mental strength. You were able to hold your, hold your corner. You were able to keep the inspiration, keep that spark lit, that internal flame going. So you kept going daily, regardless of what you were up against. You may even be having people, you may even have people watching you. Page of Swords, which is my stalker card, my watch social media, watching you online. Or this is you doing your work online and being very proud of your work with the Nine of Cups. We also have the Temperance card and the Four of Swords. Sorry, the Four of Wands, Three of Swords. So yeah, this may even be a twin or a false twin or someone that was supposed to be on this journey with you. You're being heavily protected from this person. This could be a Pisces who's now heartbroken because they are very much aware of who you were to them, but they're also aware that there's an angel of protection stood right in front of you, protecting you and protecting your stability. So your home and your security, your stability, whatever it is you're working on. You could be a healer, as I said earlier. You may have a healing business. You are actively working on this business slowly and steadily, and it's looking like, it's paying off because you see 10 Pentacles are ahead of you. So this Pisces or this past person is blocked from this celebration, and they are left in heartache while you continue to move forward. Queen of Swords, speaking that truth. Stepped into your Queen of Swords energy, holding up your truth, holding up your sword, speaking it clearly and confidently and balanced, moving forward in a balanced way. Masculine and feminine energies, the yin and the yang. You're doing it all, Taurus. You should be very proud of yourself. And the only reason why I feel these people want to come back from your past is because they're under heavy judgment with the Five of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Their judgment for how they treated you is a loss. Not only the loss of you, but I feel as though they're losing finances as well. They're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling as though you've left them behind. And ultimately, that's exactly what you did, because you were able to see the truth of their intentions for you. All right, Taurus. If you'd like to book a personal reading, Ace of Pentacles, you've got beautiful opportunities ahead for you. Lovely. And I feel they're aware of this. I feel like they're watching you. So if you do get anyone around you trying to present any cups of love to you, use your discernment, because I feel it's an illusion. Again, they're still at it, trying to play games, because you're not interested, ultimately, because you're now aware of who they are, really. Yeah. They want to argue, they want to cause conflict and more drama in your life because they're heavily burdened and you're not interested in them. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so via the website naturalmiracles.co.uk, or you can just hit me up via the DMs or drop me a email. All the details are in the bio. All the best with this, Taurus. Well done. It says here, be proud of yourself and continue to focus on the positives. This is what's supporting the transformation. Subscribe, like and share as well, and I'll catch up with you soon. All the best. Take care.